All right, Shalom. Before I begin this lesson, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak Kodash. All right, double honor to our elders and apostles, the GMS Great Millstone that rule well and taught us this truth. Salutations to the hopeful elect, Yahweh Shai's elect, preaching his word and his doctrine in full truth, honesty, and sincerity. All right, I'm the brother Chakam from the Great Millstone Miami camp. Come here once again through the Spirit to make this in transit video. And the topic of this lesson is going to be appreciate the brotherhood. All right, appreciate the brotherhood. Okay, and what kind of initiated the spirit was we just had a beautiful fellowship on Saturday where brothers, we met up at our bishop's house. And we cooked out and we had a beautiful time, man. We had a ball, all right, and through the Spirit, okay. And we had a brother Warsauce, which was hosting. He did an amazing job hosting, man. And you just feel Yahweh Shai in the midst when you're around brothers, man. Okay. Scripture says, when two or more are gathered in the name, I am in the midst thereof. Roughly paraphrasing. So, when you're around brothers, man, it's definitely a moment to appreciate. All right, because you definitely feel the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Shai resonating within the brothers, man. Okay, and considering the times that we're coming into, all right, how is about to break loose. Okay, these are the times in which we must appreciate the brotherhood even more, man. All right, because the love that we have for each other is the love that we show that we have for the Lord. Okay, because we show the Lord that we love him based on how we treat one another. And when we treat one another and we esteem each other, whether it's rebuke or it's counsel, whatever the case may be, or just a regular conversation, all right, it's all through the Spirit, man. Okay, it's all through the Spirit, man. Okay, and I could personally testify, you got to take in the whole spectrum of the brotherhood, how it's supposed to be, all right, because sometimes it's not just always going to be fine and dandy and sunflowers with, and good times. Sometimes, there might be some disagreements that might be involved, but you chop it up through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Shai, all right, and that's how you go stronger as a brother, as bros, man, all right, when you go into those discussions, and not discussions but conversations, and the Lord sees that. The Lord sees how men handle business, all right? And that is what's supposed to be about, all right? Because that is a form of showing love, all right? Hebrews 13:1, hey, man, let brotherly love continue, all right? So the brotherly love that we got from one another, man, it's really all we got in this wicked society of ours, all right? This wicked society of Esau, Edom, Salakia, all right? Because this society, man, is void of love. This society is void of any wisdom, any righteousness, okay? It's void of anything that's good, and it's corrupted, all right? It's polluted. America, Babylon the Great is polluted, man, all right? And the love that you have with your family is not going to compare to the love that a brother has for another brother through Yahweh Shem Shai, okay? And a good example of that is King David and Jonathan, all right? Look at that brotherly love, okay? It exceeded even the love that a man has for a woman, okay? Because the woman might get up and just want to leave you from one day to another, but a brotherhood, man, is not gonna. The brother, man, that's in this truth is not gonna do that, man, because this is sincere love. All right, this is not fake love like these other pseudo-Israelite camps, man. All right, because they don't really know what true love is. But true love, all right, is having love for one another and Yahweh Shai being that foundation, okay, and being there for one another. Okay, calling a brother and checking up on him, whether it's a text message or a phone call, all right, or just a prayer, throwing a prayer up for a brother, okay, because we never know what a brother's going through, man. All right, brothers, man, shit, we go through hell, all right, and sometimes a little simple phone call such as that, man, could make a huge difference in a brother's day, okay. So that's the importance of really appreciating the brotherhood, man. Okay. And you know, in these times, like I was saying, all right, these times we're going into some evil times. All right, we're going into some dark, evil times. Okay, so the love that we got from one another is gonna give us the faith that we need, man, to endure. All right, because we as brothers, man, we exhort one another. Okay, and we're there for one another, and we lift each other up, man. Whether it's on a good day or a bad day, man. Shit. Hey, as long as the brother speaks, man. Shit, and Yahweh Shema Shai, all right, is dealing, then that's all we need. Okay, we just need the Lord. But in a physical sense and spiritual sense, all right, us needing the Lord is also us needing one another too. Okay, because we're that much more stronger when we're together. All right, like the scripture says, man, my servants will be known based off how they have love for one another, roughly paraphrasing. All right, you know, brothers sacrificing, taking trips with us, or cooking for brothers, or cleaning for brothers, or, you know, a simple I'll pick you up and drop you off, you know, take you back home. Or maybe your brother is hungry, you know, and he's short on some funds, and shoot him a couple dollars for the brother can eat. All right, that is love, man. And we're not gonna find that love in the world, but we're gonna find it in this truth. All right, and this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that the Lord has given us. Okay, because the beauty of this truth, man, is also wisdom and knowledge and understanding, but knowing what true love is. All right, because before you know, before we sinned against the Lord and the Lord placed his curses upon us, all right, we were tender and delicate, man. All right, we weren't, you so-called black Latinos and Native American men and women, all right, y'all weren't as violent to one another as you are today. All right, but that love, through us coming back and realizing who we truly are, all right, that true love is coming back, man. All right, and it's here. And it's the only love that matters, man. The love that we have for one another. So we must, you know, continue to appreciate the brotherhood, man. All right? Because we all we got, brothers. Okay? But I didn't want to go too deep. All right? Just a quick little video, a little quick in transit, man. To appreciate the brotherhood, man. All right? So with that, hey, call on like Yahweh Bashim Al Shai Bashim Rachakodash. The word in this in transit was edifying. On to the next one. Shalom.